Hello guys, it's Megan Wessels, a.k.a. the FanFic Critic.
And it's me, Archangel Assassin.
Today we are doing a commentary on the Halloween special of FanFic Critic, which isn't an official episode, but it is part of the continuing storyline of the web show.
Pretty much.
Yes, this is kind of the conclusion of the whole story arc of Susan. I'm going to shoot the FanFic Critic a bunch of times with the face pistol. And the FanFic Critic being like, I'm afraid of Susan. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I know you are, but I'm still afraid of you.
Exactly.
It's kind of a conclusion to that, even though it's kind of hinted that she's still kind of... Well, in episode 199, it's kind of hinted, but it's more of a goofy hintage. Like, more like... I'm like, the FanFic Critic is over it, but she's still like, I don't want to get shot, though, because Susan has a bad temper. And that was very painful.
And blah, 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 like that.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the commentary to the episode that actually does lead up to this, but Liz here wasn't involved in that, so it's like, let's keep this consistent with the commentaries.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that on my own time later.
Perhaps.
Do not mind the eating sounds. Liz and I are eating popcorn as we do this review. And this commentary is not going to be as long as the other ones because, thankfully, it's only like 19 minutes. Yeah. I actually did have a wig, but the wig was way too short. I'm supposed to be Michael Jackson here if you couldn't tell by the glasses.
Well, I think it looked pretty good.
Yeah. I love that glove. It's kind of itchy, though. And that's not the actual hat that goes with the costume. Because the actual hat looks like shit, so I just got that. Okay, this scene right here, I kind of scratched up her gauntlet, and I feel so sad.
You didn't. I thought, honestly, you were going to break it.
I am sorry. You can kind of see the look on Liz's face when...
Yeah, right when you grab it, but it's, woo, shoot, don't break it.
Yeah, and then you look down to make sure it's okay, and then you get back in character.
Exactly, I'm like, don't break it.
Oh, wow, and
Because I got two of them, and that one's the only one that works. The other one became a projectile launcher.
Okay, this is the first episode in a while that you see the FanFic Critic with her hair in a ponytail, not in a bun. And...
a.k.a. giant black blob in the doorway.
Yeah. And the sound is a little choppy, but I think I did okay with having the FanFic Critic looking freaked out. Kind of like...
I know, right? I'm just sitting there dicking around with my thing.
And I'm like... And then I get back to normal. And I did a weird thing where I had to clear my throat. I literally had like stuck in my throat, but it's like... It's like, yeah, I'll keep that in there.
Kind of makes it fit.
We had to film this twice because the first time Liz was not in the shot at all. And I'm like, fuck this! So that's why you see the top of the webcam. I mean, the top of the laptop. Actually, that would be the webcam, because the webcam for this laptop is like right in the center, right there on the other side. Ooh, and you can see a piece of dog hair, or cat hair.
Oh, lovely.
I think it zooms in on that at some point.
Leave it to you to pick it up.
Yeah.
It's like, it comes like...
Oh, it did a zoom in right when I came up close. You saw the computer screen clear.
Yeah. It's like, oh, look, it's a piece of hair. Let's zoom in on it.
Yeah. Oh, here goes. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm having some root beer as we're watching this.
This was awful.
Oh my god, yeah. It was a real person fanfic about Michael Jackson, obviously.
It was just inappropriate.
Jeez, and even with the Michael Jackson costume, I can't bother to get the collar looking perfect.
No, you
I think
can't.
the only episode that collar looked perfect in was the first episode you see it in, which is the tail end of episode 140. Susan bought her the shirt because the other shirt was like all bloody and stuff. It was really just ketchup, and I poked a hole in it and ripped it, so then it looked like it was a hole. Oh, jeez, that was fun. And I think I did... Didn't I do, like, a behind-the-scenes thing where I threw the shirt away and stuff, and, like, music? Oh, that shirt was awful. This one's kind of see-through, too, but it's not as bad. That one was atrocious. You couldn't wear...
I know, right?
Don't even think about wearing a black bra underneath, because, oh my god...
You don't wear black bras with white shirts, you Nimrod! Who the... Well, some of them... Oh my god.
Some of them you can get away with, but that one, no. Not even a normal bra.
I don't care! Logically, wearing a black bra under a white shirt is just dumb.
Hey, men, be happy that you don't have to wear bras, although some of you do need to wear them, because some of you guys can be in competition for the world's biggest boobs. Oh my god. I mean, really. So, the fanfic we were reading... I forgot, wasn't it called Dangerous? It was so stupid.
Yeah, something dumb.
Like, it's pretty much about Michael Jackson kind of getting, well, not necessarily like raped, but he has sex with like one of the gangsters from his Beat It music video. It was just really dumb.
It was stupid.
And it was very unrealistic too. I mean, even then he had a bunch of bodyguards. They wouldn't be allowed that close to him.
Nor get him alone in a car. Oh.
I don't know what happened on this scene. I mean, we have the audio off, so I don't really know what's really going on. The critic kind of freaked out over something. But we'll see. This is like the only episode of FanFic Critic where you don't actually see her eyes. You can't.
I think this is one of the. I actually don't look half bad with a hood on.
Yeah, you look fine with a hood on. I think I look like a dork in this outfit.
Well, I don't have an actual, like, Assassin's Creed costume. I mean, trust me, if I did, I would have worn it.
I look kind of like one of the Blues Brothers. More like
the Blues Brothers!
Yeah, I look more like one of the Blues Brothers than I do as Michael Jackson. I probably should have worn the wig, but oh well.
Nah, who cares?
It's been said and done. It's like January 7th now, so...
You got the idea with the glove.
Yep, and there I am fondling the straight blade, which I do a lot. I did it a lot in the episode prior to this, because it's kind of been implied that when the critic is nervous, she fondles.
I'm going to be dead honest with you. I could not watch the episode Edward because you were fidgeting with it so much. I was like, I can't focus on the story. Stop fidgeting with
I'm
it.
sorry. It was supposed to...
I literally could not watch it. I'm like, no, I can't watch this anymore because I keep...
Did you at least see the end?
No, I wanted to fast forward to the end, but I had something better to do.
That was what kind of led up to this episode. If you want, after we do this commentary, I'll have you watch it. I'm sorry about the fidgeting.
Oh my gosh, I'm sitting there and I'm like, why is she fidgeting with that?
It was supposed to be...
I mean, a little fidgeting is one thing, but that was like overkill on fidgeting.
Well, I'll not do that in the future. It was supposed to be that she was supposed to have anxiety.
No, I understand.
And that the story itself was kind of bringing back bad memories because it's a horror story.
Exactly.
That's why I had her kind of freak out when she said horror and have this like, oh, for God's sake. I've already gone through enough horror as it is. I don't need to read a horror fanfic. Because normally she can handle it fine. It's just, you know, supposed to be somewhat character development on her part.
I guess. But yeah. Lighten up on the fidgeting next time.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was that distracting.
You have no idea. I'm just now like, oh my gosh.
But yeah, I'll have you watch the end of that episode.
I just started laughing.
Michael said he smiled and blushed.
I think we did fine with Michael's voice.
Yeah, and that
Oh, excuse me.
what's his face guys who were like,
Yeah, all
blah
deep.
blah blah.
And like Michael were all like, you know, all soft spoken and stuff. I mean, the fanfic. I mean, it wasn't anything like, you know, 2 weeks to complain or anything like that, but it was still like. Then again, I think it was written post his death, so it's like, oh my God, people, let the guy rest in peace.
That's some really poor grammar use right there.
Stop trying to dig him up, God.
Yeah. Well, it could have been worse. I could have done what Hammer did.
I'm just kind of like,
Now, you can kind of see my eyes, but you can see more of the computer screen reflecting off of them.
like my just shifty eyes. Like, what is she doing?
Yeah, what
Why?
was I saying there?
I don't know. Part of me thinks we're gonna like.
Oh, wasn't I singing at some point?
Yeah, you tended to break out into song in this one,
Yeah.
They were in a deserted parking lot next
which
to
made
a
it funnier actually.
Yeah. Breaking out to song, it can work, and sometimes it doesn't work. I think I really lucked out in the it's too much fanfic, where I did the sex song. Sex, 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 sex. It's what the sex is. Sex, 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 sex with your kids. Sex with your kids in the room. Da-da-da. Oh, it's highly recommended. And then you can traumatize them for life when they wake up in the middle of the night and see mommy and daddy playing pogo stick on each other. Sex, this is sex.
I think it's funny that you can remember that word for word.
Not exactly word for word, but
Close enough.
that was. Someone's like, oh, my Monty Python reference. It's like, yeah, the beginning part, it's like the spam song, the Spam, spam, spam.
I know,
spam,
right?
Sex. And then it just broke off into its own thing.
It broke off into a tangent of its own, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. There's
Dramatic lip twitch.
dramatic body twitch in general.
I look so funny here without my hairs poking out.
I'm just
look
kind of
like a
like,
dude.
relax.
God, get a goatee and a mustache and I look like a dude.
Not one of those small mustaches, just big bushy ass fucking mustache.
Yeah.
One of those huge ones.
And I wasn't wearing my glasses under... Well, yeah, you guys will see that later on when I do the scene with Susan. And people probably got confused when they saw that. It's like, oh, is Susan in the Grim... Well, no, I think you could still tell it was the FanFic Critic, but... Someone made a joke in one episode because the FanFic Critic quickly took off their glasses like, oh, hey, Susan.
FanFic Critic Susan. FanFic Critic Susan.
I should do a video like that, like, FanFic Critic Susan.
I think we had talked about that one day while we were hanging out.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe as a funny random video.
My face is saying we're getting to something gross.
Yeah, I think this is where the sex scene is, because this episode...
I can't help but watch my face when it... I'm just like, oh my gosh, why?
I'm just reading it calmly, like, la 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 la, and there
No,
I go.
now you stop.
I'm probably doing a wide-eyed look, but you can't even... Is this where I'm singing? I'm singing here, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Make the camera shake!
You tend to do that a lot.
I actually made it turn in my direction more, I noticed. The nice thing about this camera, I can just plop it right on the top of my desk and not have to worry about it at all. The flip camera would tip over, so that's why I had to get the camera stand, which sucks.
And that would still fall over.
Yeah, and this one, you can just plop it there, and you can set it back if you want to do like a co-review thing. That's what I wound up doing for this. And it's really nice. I mean, and it has a nice playback. It has excellent zoom. It's way better than the flip when it comes to zooming in.
And it's a heck of a lot more fun and easy to use when you're the camera person. Put it that
Yeah,
way.
and the camera quality is really nice.
I enjoy being the camera person when I can be.
Yeah, I mean, some of it looks a little fuzzy, but that's because it's focusing on me and you. I think it's focusing more on me because you look a little fuzzy. But then again, you're surrounded by, you know, the hood and stuff.
I'm surrounded by blackness.
There's more bright colors on me than there are
Yeah,
on you.
I've got the color black entirely
Look at my
around
hand.
me.
My hand is all nice and smooth. If you guys saw it now, oh my god, it looks like sandpaper. My hands get really dry in the winter time. And it was pretty warm in October. This wasn't filmed on Halloween. I think I filmed it like a couple weeks before Halloween and aired it on Halloween. Mm-hmm. But it was pretty warm in October.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I can see why your camera would have a hard time. Surrounded by just dark, just black color.
Yeah.
And you have the window light, you're blocking.
Oh yeah, it was really bright out. My curtains were closed and it was still really bright.
Yeah, it was a really, really bright day. It was really bright.
Yeah, oh, and the outside footage was really nice.
It definitely went well.
It was very pretty. I liked that scene with Susan standing there. Quote unquote Susan, it was really you, but oh god, I look so pissed. It's like, why am I reading this?
Trust me, why was I reading it? Again, co-review, nasty story.
It's funny.
It's consistent.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? What is this? I don't even know.
I think I still did a good job with the expressions, even though you couldn't see my eyes.
Oh, excuse me.
You could mainly tell by the smile, if I have like the creepy smile.
Oh, I know, right?
Then you can just imagine the eyes behind the glasses. Like, oh, I should have done a joke where you see like the eyes like burn through. Oh, that would have been creepy. And then you're like, don't. Maybe I'll do that next year if I wear the MJ outfit again, and you'll be like, don't do that. That's creepy. And they'll be like glowing red. I need to get a better editing program for. Well, I could. I'm thinking for the future of my show, the guy who does my opening, I'm going to have him do some special edits for me, like special effects. So I could probably just send the episode to him and have him do that, and then he'll just give me the final version. Because he does a really good job with the special effects. I was impressed with his version of Susan shooting the FanFic Critic with the face pistol. That was really awesome.
No, it was awesome, but in my opinion, the size of the laser shot, it's like, what, you being shot by the Enterprise itself?
Yeah, it was like this big boom.
It's like, jeez. Enterprise, set lasers, now! Pew!
Well, it was still cool though. The sound effect, the lighting effects. I mean, the only problem I had with that was that the letterbox was severe, but it worked out for the dream sequence because it was pretty much in FanFic Critic's mind. This is how it happened, and then just you'll regret it dearly, and then the thunder claps, and then it shows the critic waking up. It's like, ugh. I thought it worked out pretty good. So I wouldn't mind him having him do the special effects that I'm not capable of doing, and I don't have the money to get an editing program like that. So, and seeing I'm not making a living off of this show, I'm not going to bother trying to get something really good like that. I mean, maybe if I saved up some money, but as of now, no. It's a pain in the butt just editing with this program as it is. Although I do like this program. You can do the picture overlays and stuff, and I really like that. I'm hoping...
I haven't really tried out the one I have now. But it looks like you can do a lot of crazy stuff with it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm going to see if this one can do the split screen, because I do have the Adobe Premiere. But I only use that for the split screen stuff with the Critic and Susan. But I don't want to keep on using that because I think that kind of ruins the camera quality and also the stupid flickering off the side. It's like, yeah, if I can do it with this editing program, then I'll do it with this editing program. And I think this is the end of the review, and then we're going to do, I think, a little outside bit. Which I'm sure the people who don't like the storyline bet they're probably like, ugh, more storyline.
Oh my god, more!
Oh well, it wasn't as long as the last 2 episodes where I had the storyline.
Well, see, here's the thing. If any of those people who don't like story are gamers, they obviously don't like video games. Games have plenty of story.
Yeah, and I like to have a story in the thing. Oh, and the FanFic Critic is actually wearing pants and not, well, yeah, I wear pants anyway.
Yay!
The foliage looks so nice, and now it's all white. And, oh my god, my hair's long. Jeez.
It's Susan! I mean me! No.
Yeah.
Well,
we had her stand on a box for this.
You had me stand on a box. You had me stand on like 2 different boxes and then something else.
Yeah.
And I was afraid that was going to like
I
fall
actually
off.
think I made you a little bit taller than... Well, you could assume that's because Susan's wearing the hood. But I think it worked. And I originally kept the glass... We did a few takes of this. I originally kept the glasses and the hat on, I believe. But then I thought, you know what, it'll be better if she looks somewhat normal.
Yeah.
You can't really hear it that well, but I thought it worked. I mean...
I thought it worked good. It was fun doing this, because, I mean, I just stood there and I just did gestures, and it was good.
Yeah.
Because it worked out well, because I can't do Susan's voice very well.
No.
So... if I was to try to talk, it would ruin it, so that's why...
and Susan wouldn't have spoken in this situation anyway, and, like, you're not sure... The critic doesn't know what Susan's thinking because he can't see her face.
Exactly.
So, yeah, so I think it worked out. Of course, I will admit right here, when you go... It kind of looks like you almost groped me. It's like, oh, it's...
I remember rewatching that, like, oh my god!
Yeah, but it was way too high, so it's like, oh, thank God.
But yeah, it's almost like...
Lesbian cheese.
Oh my gosh! I like when she...
And we're both like,
I like
you're
the
not
whole-
kidding me.
I like the way I act through this point.
Yeah.
It's like cartoon.
Yeah, you just go away. And
Yeah.
then,
I think I do a point where it's like...
And then this bit.
I
just want to keep that in, just her running off. Like, jump down. And then there's an extended scene where she starts to come back up the hill and attacks the
Oh my gosh!
camera. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that part was fun.
Oh, and here's the little after video special. Death and Lesbian Jesus playing cards. Making a reference to, what Lesbian Jesus had said to Susan right after the whole shooting thing.
Porno thing.
So.
And then... yeah, he just leaves. It's like, yes, forget this. Forget it. Nope, done.
Broken dream. Oh, we had so much fun with that episode.
So much fun.
If I am to really call it an episode or a special or whatever. So
I thought it was good.
I thought it was good closure. You finally got to see them hug, which I wanted to do that for a while because it's like, oh, there's so many moments where I could have had them
But it
hug.
is so difficult to try to, because I am so much shorter than Meg, we had to really compensate for that.
Yeah. But we had a lot of fun. So I'll probably do a couple of solo commentaries just to fill in the space and put some content on my channel while you guys wait for the 200th episode. I do apologize that it's taking so long, but like I said before, I'm still waiting on a couple of cameos. And then I can finally get started on it. And keep in mind, I have to find the time to film because I work. And that schedule can be a little hectic at times. So, as I said before, my personal life comes before the web show, okay?
Exactly.
Alright, so have a nice night, guys, and I will see you later.
Yep, bye!
Bye.